Whatever, bro. It's just pissing me off. This whole disconnect of like I have to pretend that like Golden or what is it, Young Americans is playing right now.
I should have played Golden Years and fuck.
Yeah,
and fuck. Right, station to station.
Yeah, I love station to station, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
stay.
Now since we're the Patreon.
Yo, stay.
Yeah, Marty's favorite song.
That's the jam, bro.
Yes, that's Marty's favorite song. We're in the Patreon, yeah. I've been on Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast Reddit since there was even a Reddit.
I was on before you.
Me and you were on there like the same
I was on
time.
before you.
Matt showed you, and then
remember when we made our first Dairy Queen memes?
Yes.
Those were like our first memes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I figured out how to use PixArt. And now
I basically know the internet through the lens of Matt showing me the internet through his podcast.
Yes. You are his internet Frankenstein.
Now you have this creature.
Well, did you look into the fact that never mind. We're gonna stay monetized. Patreon, mind your business. Go look at someone else. You're in like legal battles right now, so don't even worry about us. Yeah. And Bindi Irwin's con hit me up. Ohio Grown hit me up. Jake the Plug's banning fucking everyone.
No, dude. I mean, I'm not. That's not what happened. I called you.
What do you mean?
I texted. I showed you this.
What?
The whole Jake the Plug thing.
Oh yeah, you showed me the whole Jake the Plug thing. Then Bindi, you're showing me this.
I called you. I was like, dude, they're burning down the Reddit.
Yeah, and then I get the message from Bindi Irwin.
I get no love. I get no credit.
I forgot. We're just talking all day long, so like we're pretty much. It's like if I had the thought in my head, like, hey, the Reddit's tearing down.
I was like, yo, somebody's being a faggot on Reddit.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
You're the unsung hero. But yeah, that kid got the axe. Like just, and then I was on the.
I didn't get to see it because I thought it was going to be on YouTube. I was working.
Still not on YouTube?
I don't know.
Fuck. Yeah, I had to talk to that dude on the roll call. And it's just like, hey, man, people are into what they're into, but I'm just not with that kid.
I don't know.
And he's like, he tries to pull his girlfriend's ass out and shit.
I saw the picture of that. I saw the picture of that. Very.
It's like, dude, you want to set me the fuck off?
I also want a gear friend.
Yes. Like, you want to set me off, dude? Do some shit like that. You got a fucking girlfriend, dude, and that's what you're doing to her?
I know. I mean, just taking her for granted.
People like you would kill to have that woman.
Kill to have a girl like that, man.
And he's giving her wedgies on a 700 person stream.
That was kind of wild.
You're lucky I didn't jump through the fucking screen. Doing some dumb shit like that to a chick.
I don't like to
think you got it all figured out with your Betty Boop glasses, dude. Fuck no, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, just I got off Instagram. You're off Instagram. Let us have something. Let us be able to fuck around on something, dude. Because there's Reddits I can't even fuck around with because I'm trying to protect my own. There's Reddit.
You're speaking in like weird codes. I'm having a hard time following what's going on.
I'm saying like the kid Jake with the banning shit. The reason I got mad at it is because like, dude, I'm a Uyghur. I got nowhere else to go.
That was our playground.
I'm just fucking around.
I mean, yeah, we haven't been contributing lately, but that was our playground.
It's just like half these people, they're like, all they want to do is fuck around. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
And if you start fucking banning people, dude, you're going to get bodied.
That is what happened, right?
Yes.
The man's bodied.
He's gone now.
He's gone now.
But that shit
is he banned from the sub? Like, I got banned from fucking Chapos?
No, he's not banned from the sub. I'm banned from fucking Fighter and the Kid. Because
I got banned from Fighter and the Kid. Got banned from fucking Chapos.
Yes.
They allowed me on Cumtown. I had a good time on that one.
Then you got muted.
Then I got muted.
Yeah.
I lasted one I lasted one comment on Chapos.
So I got minus 376 downvotes.
That's nice.
Because they put up a story about like some mean cop that beat up a schizophrenic guy, and it was just a cartoon. Could have been a fake story, and I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I liked to joke, and I wrote pussy on it. And it was minus 367.
Yeah, ultimate. I got banned from Fighting the Kid for writing KYS.
I got banned for putting, hey, anyone want to listen to a podcast? It's called warmode. Here's our website. I just put lemonparty.org.
Where was that on?
Fighter and the Kid.
Oh, Fighter and the Kid? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I fucking freaked out on them for banning you, and they're like, dude, who the fuck is Spade?
Yeah. I mean, dude, the Chapo one was my best. That was just immediate Spurges. Christchurch Massacre has the best soundtrack. This man knew intros. He had an intro, dude.
I forgot you put the Christchurch Massacre on Chapo Trap House.
That was
got
nice.
banned. That was back when your old Zeus piece, though. R.I.P. that boy.
R.I.P. dude. R.I.P. to the king.
Yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious though. Pump me up. Light one on that.
It looks like light one again, dude. You're Mance Raider, right?
Pretty much, dude.
Yeah.
We're not bragging.
I mean, there's never been a better comparison. We are free folk.
Pretty much. If you go in spud mode, you will see that. There's some people who are starting to get angry at what we do on that, but you know.
What do you mean?
Some people are just like, dude, why does everything come back to these guys?
Yeah. Why I don't watch YouTube?
Yeah. You're on BitChute and you're sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry what the internet did to me.
That was a very interesting week though.
I love all those things where it's like, you know, the slippery slope into an alt-right Nazi. I'm like, yeah, I can see that.
And we're back. Changing gears here. Dude, I've been like for the past 2 weeks just looking at all druid shit. That stuff pumps me up like insanely.
Yeah, Matt said he wanted to be a druid before.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The fact that like Romans came over there and like saw what those guys were up to, like
freaked them the fuck out.
It is insane.
Oh, we talked about this on the phone. Did you get in the pics?
Yes.
Aren't the pics sick, dude?
All these people are
There's
so
a sick
fucking
ass
cool.
movie, dude, with Michael Fassbender, where he's a Roman. The fuck is it called, dude? This is gonna piss me off. He's a Roman dude. You're gonna like this movie.
It's a movie for me to watch?
What's that?
Movie for me to watch?
It's a movie for you to watch. It's a not very well known movie. I think it's called Eagle or something like that.
What is it?
It's a movie about them trying to fucking beat the Picts in Britain.
What?
It's nice, dude. There's also another show called Britannia that's pretty cool from the BBC.
I saw that before.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean,
about
it's kind
all
of
that?
cheesy, but no. But the movie with Michael Fassbender, he's a Roman centurion. Oh, it's called Centurion.
Centurion, okay.
Yes, dude. I got it. Yeah, he's a Roman centurion, and they're going up to Scotland or Ireland or something. They're just getting fucked.
I just love like all the accounts, like these people come in here, and it's just like all these. Who's the Gypsy King? The boxer.
Tyson Fury.
It's all Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
He's just covered in gold and painted blue.
Yeah, and they're
That is some of the
they
sweetest
fuck
shit
in
ever.
front of the soldiers, and they'll like offer their daughters up, like, yo, you want to fuck her? Like, check this out. They were animals, dude.
Yeah.
They claim that they were cannibals. Yeah.
That's what, like, there was a big problem. Like, I don't know if they were cannibals or like once the Catholics came in there and like St. Patrick and all them, like they did not want any of that pagan shit around.
There's weird stuff with that whole area about Cleopatra escaping from Egypt, coming to England, bringing a stone, and the queen sits on this stone. This is like the Scottish king's stone. You got to get into this. This is sick shit.
Wait,
dude.
Cleopatra was from there and then went to Egypt, right? Cleopatra was white.
Dude, why is everything racist with you?
No, I'm saying like wasn't she like
We're
from?
fucking talking about she had to leave. She had to escape. Like, you know, something. They were probably coming at their elites. Who the fuck knows? I can't remember the story. But she leaves Egypt.
Yeah.
They think she's dead. But she gets on a boat, and they take her through the Mediterranean, up the fucking Spanish coast, take her to Ireland or Scotland or one of them.
Yeah.
Takes her to the United Kingdom. But she brought like a stone from like some special stone from like Egypt or whatever.
Yeah.
And the queen still sits on it today.
That's nuts.
It's nuts. It's a crazy, like, it's not a conspiracy theory, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those
It's just crazy.
alternative history.
Looking at the way they built shit is nuts. Like how everything lines up with the sun and
Well,
like
Stonehenge was recreated in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
So
I'm just talking about like they're like weird like tombs they have.
All of that shit,
That
dude.
on the solstices like
Yeah,
300
nothing
miles
to do.
away. But how the fuck do you line something up?
You spend
dead
a
nuts,
lifetime
300
doing it.
miles away, dude.
you spend a lifetime doing it, you got nothing
wouldn't
else to
get
do. We would totally get it, dude. We have nothing else to do.
Balls on, 300 miles away.
Balls on, dude.
Dude, that's insane.
Oh, of course. The crazy thing is when they start getting into the constellations that rose above the pyramids and how they change through different processions of the earth. That's
What?
another really cool thing to get into, dude. Every 26,000 years, it goes from like Leo to Aries or whatever it is. It goes through all the main constellations, all the 13 houses.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, dude. You're talking about communism. What else you want to talk about? Hit me, dude.
I wanna
That's
talk
what I'm
about
saying.
this
We
shit.
got the whole universe right here, bro.
That's what I don't understand.
All you gotta do is fucking hit me with something. I got a whole fucking the internet's in here, bro.
Yeah, that stuff pumps me up. It's like,
Yeah, there's like a ram. So there's a whole thing with like Pisces and the ram, and like we're coming out of the age of Pisces, heading into the age of Aquarius. But back when like Jesus was around was the beginning of the Pisces, and before that was like the ram.
Yeah,
really cool shit. Lots of cool videos.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think we were talking about in another episode. Like, there could have been a whole entire like something as civilized as this, but just in a different way.
Dude, no shit. I mean, don't even get me started on Tartary and the mud floods, bro. But if you go back, yeah, you laugh at it now.
I don't laugh at it because I know how like strongly you feel about it. I'm pissed that it never caught on.
The Dark Ages make no sense.
What do you mean?
So somehow in the Dark Ages, what?
It pumps me up how adamant you are about this.
Somehow in the Dark Ages, it's like, oh, no history gets recorded. Like, oh, we didn't get anywhere, but the Muslims did. They figured out math and everything. Racist. But fucking the Europeans were just fried. Meanwhile, cathedrals.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, and as much as people want to shit on the mud floods, like there have been like actual flooding. Like there has been like mud floods that bury shit.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I know if you're on Reddit, you're like some retard, but if you get into cultural layer is a good one I like, and alternative history. Those are two.
Alternative
history is nice, dude.
Like the pictures of the dude
constantly trying to find Atlantis. You know I love that shit,
dude. The Indian, like I don't know if they're cathedrals or whatever that are built.
Oh, the gold shit with all the guys on it.
Not even that. The people that hand carve.
Yeah.
Into stones from the top down a whole entire cathedral out of one big ass mountain.
Yeah, man.
How, dude?
Dude, have you ever seen Indiana Jones and Last Crusade?
No.
They go to Petra. I think it's in like Iran or Turkey.
No.
Might be Turkey. Yeah, there's like a temple carved into a stone. It's like intricate as fuck.
Like just to do that with modern day machinery is insane.
They can't still recreate the crane that you'd need to move the megaliths that are in Egypt. They still can't move stones that they found. There's stones and they go, okay, that's 2,000 tons or whatever. They're like, yeah, modern cranes can't do it.
And like, what is the...
Dude, it's what I'm saying. We don't know. Sound, a lot of people think it's sound right now.
Sound?
Yeah, sound.
Like
sound
vibrational waves move them?
Sound technology.
That shit is crazy. Especially if you're into architecture, dude, the mud floods, like the Tartarian architecture is wild. Like that stuff pumps me up viciously.
You talking about the domes?
The domes, like the stair, like when you were talking, when you first got in the mud floods.
It just seems like there's an architectural language that was across the whole world.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Where did the Tartarians like stem from?
Siberia. So there's multiple times of, there's multiple sections of history where all of around the whole world, the architecture is the same.
Yeah.
Well, how the fuck did that happen if they weren't communicating? How did like Doric and Ionic pillars and shit travel all around the world?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's an explanation. You can come up with a timeline. Archaeologists are constantly doing it, but the dates just keep getting pushed back farther and farther.
They make no fucking sense.
And you're like, now we're back to Göbekli Tepe. And they just keep saying, all right, this was purposely buried 12,500 years ago.
Did someone fucking discover a D10?
Yeah, dude, the Younger Dryas shit that Graham Hancock talks about, like a civilization reset, even if you don't want to get into the Tartarian and the mud floods and the Dark Ages and all that, that definitely happened. That Younger Dryas thing is like a geological event.
What is the Younger Dryas?
It's a time period where they think like something happened where it caused the flood. That's the floods.
And that's the
That's Noah's flood.
Oh. And it just...
No, the Tartarian shit is like a whole nother thing.
Okay. So the Younger Dryas is just, there was like pretty much like an ice age, but a flood that just wiped everything out and we had to start from scratch.
Yeah, and that was only 11,000 years ago. If you think modern humans have been around for 200,000 years, 11,000 is not that much. How many times could this have happened?
Yeah.
Then you look at all the buried architecture and these giant stones, and
especially
you're like,
with like a catastrophic thing to happen, like
those giant stones would have survived that flood. They would have just chilled there. These pyramids would have survived the flood. They just would have been eroded a little bit. Like check out the Sphinx. That shit was rebuilt.
Yeah.
If you look at the old pictures, there's old aerial photos of the Sphinx, dude. The
and
Sphinx
it
was
takes
fucked.
Forever to erode that shit.
Yeah, it was another time period where we had a whole different ecosystems in those areas. Like the Sahara wasn't a desert, it was a rainforest. So it's like, yeah, dude, what? Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's crazy shit, dude. I get into this shit heavy. This is what I do at night.
The alternative history stuff is very cool because like that's...
Dude, Matt's got that guy a password. If he gives me this guy a password, dude, it's on. There's a whole fucking thing about how there's people that live down in Antarctica, giants, dude. There's people there's genetic, we have to relook at the out of Africa genetic model that we have.
Where people stem from?
Yeah, because Patagonia and the South Americans have this haplogroups that just don't make sense. They don't add up.
What do you mean?
They descend from another population. And there's word of a whole bunch of people that lived on Antarctica, dude. What the fuck's in Antarctica, man? Is there a hole, dude? Yeah, I want to know, bro.
Especially giants, dude. Like,
Patagonia was supposedly the land of giants.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is why I freak out when like people are like, oh, well, this is what it says in the history books. It's like, dude, to think that like this is where we're at in 200,000 years.
H.G. Wells had a whole outline of the history of the world, and then he was the same guy that wrote The Time Machine.
Who is he?
He was an author, but it's like, you know.
And he had like a different timeline of what went on? No,
he like wrote, I have them. I have 4 volumes of the like history of the world. This is what people were reading back in like the 40s. Like, I don't know how to explain. I'm like spurging out. Like fucking, what you were taught in school in the 30s is totally different than what you're taught now. Yeah. And that's just what's that? Almost 100 years difference. So there you go. So that's all fake.
Our textbooks are from Ghislaine Maxwell's dad.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah.